Hey there, Jen from Moved From Within. Hopefully this video will work today. That we had a little power outage here, so normally I like to record in the house with a little bit more light, but I'm outside. So hopefully the sound is okay, and the handheld thing doesn't make you feel too seasick out there in the world. Again, Moved From Within is my business of cranial sacral therapy and integrated movement. I also teach yoga in an integrated way, so I focus on chronic pain and how we can eliminate that. And speaking of chronic pain, I just wanted to acknowledge something, and it's something that I notice just really with my clients and just with myself and my own personal experience. But I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that a couple things about chronic pain. One is that often we have a belief that we're going to have it forever. And that I think comes a lot from the fact that not a lot of mainstream medicine really knows how to deal with chronic pain. And fortunately, the science is starting to catch up in terms of understanding what chronic pain actually is and what we can do with it, and how to actually change that. And it's actually giving a lot of hope to a lot of people, which is amazing. However, not everybody has gone up to that reality. And what I just wanted to say is a couple things. One is that chronic pain is a really tough condition to have because it's often this kind of cyclical thing where you get so used to being in pain all the time that you essentially just kind of come to a place where you sort of accept it, and then there's a cycle of like reaching out, getting help, getting some temporary relief for a while, and then after a while just kind of giving up with the whole temporary relief thing because it takes a lot of money, time, and energy to go to different physiotherapy or different kinds of things. And then at the end, if you're doing the work and you're doing your exercises and you just don't feel better, you can start to feel really hopeless and kind of feel like, what's the point? I'm wasting my time, wasting my money. I'm just going to have to live with this, right? Well, actually, wrong. So that is a cycle that happens, but I want to tell you that from my own personal experience and the experience of my clients, that does not have to end that way. You can definitely shift that for sure. The other thing I just wanted to acknowledge that by shifting that, I mean, your whole life might change. So some people are not prepared for that. And I just wanted to kind of speak up to that truth because they're, in changing what the sensory perception of your body is, you kind of have to change your mentality around your body. And that means like how you treat your body, how you think about your body, and how you have a relationship with yourself. So that can sometimes go into some deeper work than just doing some stretches. But unfortunately, that's kind of sometimes some of the things we need to do in order to really get change. And so one of the things that I love about cranial work, and I've said this before, is that with cranial work, the changes that we often feel are really small and subtle, and sometimes my clients will have really pretty significant changes and won't really even notice them because they might seem kind of small. Like maybe their digestion all of a sudden will be amazing after suffering for years of indigestion, but they won't really think about it because they're focusing on their shoulder or something else that's hurting, right? Because when we're in chronic pain, we're so programmed to think about chronic pain that even when things are going good in other places in our body, and other places are improving, we're so focused on the pain that we don't even notice. And so the nice thing about cranial is that it helps us acknowledge the places where we're healthy, and that helps us get more healthy. But I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that if you are about to start this journey, or you've been in this journey, or you've been in it for a while, just to say that if you feel like you just want to give up and this is crazy and you're just going to live with it, that actually doesn't have to happen. But also acknowledging that if that's not the right time for you right now, if now is not the right time to go into this journey full on, then that's okay too, because it is a pretty significant thing to say that you will feel like a different human being after treatment. So that's actually pretty big. So that some people their perspective shift and a lot of stuff shifts. So I just wanted to give some acknowledgement to that because there are some folks who are like, oh, I want to come and I want to do all these treatments and stuff. And I also have to just acknowledge that there's like kind of a bit of a kind of a pacing to this work as well. And the reason for that pacing is that it can be really intense for us to feel those changes. So just wanted to acknowledge that. If you are ready and you're like, yeah, I'm in, like I'm done, I'm at the bottom and I'm ready to rise up, then I would love to know and help you through. I would love to help you through that experience and know in any way I can support that. So let me know. Stay strong out there. And yeah, just wanted to share a little hope. And yeah, anyway, we'll leave it at that. We'll see you really soon. And thanks for sticking by. Take care. Bye.